Ho 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 ho, and we live. Anyways, what's up? This is Izzy. You guys can, as you guys can see the title right there. That's the title. Um, I'm at the screen share. I do this all the time. I haven't watched it all. I only watched like 7 minutes of this video, and then I'm like, you know what? I should just leave it and react to it. Um, so yeah. Plus, I basically didn't have time to do this. I was vlogging, so yeah. Anyway, so I did this on my gaming channel. If you guys want to see, uh, link will be in the description. Um, so yeah, I guess let's get started. Uh, anyways, so yeah, let's get started. Hold on, let me just adjust a few things just to make sure. Cape on high. On high. Hopefully it doesn't. Because usually with loud sounds, my computer just a few things before we watch this video. Hi, we good to go? Hopefully my computer doesn't make a weird noise, a loud noise. It usually does that when I have something loud that's playing noise. Let's do this.
Oh, first we got executive producer Todd Helbing, Mr. Keenan Lonsplace, Lonsdale, sorry, Candace Patton, Jesse L. Martin, Grant Gustin, Tom Cavanaugh, Miss Danielle Panabaker, Carlos Valdez, and new to this crazy family, Mr. Tom Felton. The producer, Aaron Helbing. Oh, wait, love you! All right, let's get right to this. Helbing, executive producers, how big are the changes that Barry has enacted?
Well, you saw the snippet of it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that is going to ripple throughout the whole season. Obviously, Barry grew up now in a different family. His parents were still alive. He didn't grow up with Joe and Iris in his house. Cisco obviously has gone on to make some money. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Grant's stealing his
Sorry, I
thunder.
was doing a selfie.
Grant's still doing a selfie. I'm done. They're all on Grant's Instagram.
Does it undo him being zapped by the particle accelerator?
No.
All right. And we saw a quick glimpse of a couple characters in there that seem to be new to this Flashpoint. A certain black hooded masked person.
Yep.
What was that?
So we're doing a really cool thing this year that we haven't done before. We're doing 2 big bads. One is a speedster that we'll reveal later, but the other, the guy that you saw, the creepy guy with the mask, is Dr. Alchemy.
All right. Okay. And what, Aaron? What can you tell us about Dr. Alchemy?
Flash. He's a bad dude, and he's going to be a minimal adversary to the Flash and everybody on the team throughout the season.
And again, much like last year, character, and then you got the voice. And you guys want to tell us who's doing the voice this year?
Yeah, it's going to be voiced by.
You guys might know as Jigsaw.
Jigsaw. Nice. Because you had to find the one person who was creepier than Tony Top,
Yes, exactly.
and that would be Jigsaw.
Exactly.
All right, so David Ramsey and Steve this weekend that the Flashpoint Paradox. Can you tell us anything about that?
Yeah, I mean, it does affect. It has its ripples throughout the whole universe, you know. So one of the effects is with Diggle himself. I'm not gonna be able to go into any detail, but you'll have to tune in and see exactly how.
All right. So let's get to our characters and our actors because, God, you guys had a rough year. You guys went through it last year. Let's talk about this. Barry's actions. Barry, sorry, Grant, what is he going to be? How does he feel about these?
About these changes?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Barry doesn't realize how much has changed. I mean, the whole reason he did this is so his alive and they are. So I think when we find him, he's still kind of living in that, like, blind bliss and, like, just kind of ignoring what other changes are out there, or unaware, at least, when we first find him.
Okay. He tends to beat himself up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as things start to fall into place.
Hold on.
Finale was on the porch with Iris still happening. They had, well, I mean, as far as he remembers, like, he remembers that happening. So I think his plan is like, I'm just gonna find her, like, and it's gonna work out, like, you know, good old Barry logic.
Very logic. And how we saw, obviously it comes out that he's done this. How is he secret?
Aaron, Todd. I mean, I guess kind of like when we find him, he's been in this timeline he's been living in this timeline for 3 months. So he knows he didn't grow up with Joe. He didn't grow up with Iris. Joe and Iris and Barry are just kind of acquaintances. They were Barry still at CSI, so he still knows Joe from work. But like I said, I think he's just kind of like, I'll figure the rest out like later. Like I just need my parents alive and check.
Is that how he talks?
So, all right, we waited 2 seasons, and then this happens. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait longer for West Allen to happen.
Are you guys waiting for us to answer that?
Somebody better take it.
I'll just say that I think in any time, Barry and Iris ultimately find each other.
And I feel like this actually gives us a chance to watch Barry.
Want to make it play at 10? Then like we can like play part 2 tomorrow.
Well, it's like she's so amazing. Is she gonna wait around forever? Like, this girl is not going to stay off the market long.
Oh, wow. Wow. You think a lot of her. I love that. Wow. I think the thing about Iris and staying off the market, I think she had to fully grieve the death of Eddie. Obviously, Barry was involved with Patty at the beginning of season 2, and she was respectful of that relationship and quite supportive of that. And I think, she had to come to a place in her life where she had grieved Eddie and was finally ready to move on. And we saw her try and do that with Scott Evans a little bit.
Or maybe when Iris is done.
And I think
Candace is done talking. Iris, whatever.
that the person she really wanted to do that with was Barry Allen. And so I think it was a really great move on the writer's part. When she was ready to move on, it took her a while. She didn't just rush into it, and she knew it should be with Barry.
One of the things also that loved seeing start to develop, and because of this kind of reset, the idea of Caitlin and being friends and hanging out, like, having that connection. Where does this place them now? Because I ship them too.
Oh, wow. What do you call that?
Yeah, what's that ship name?
This shipping thing is wow. Yeah, I don't know what the female friendships are going to look like this season, but I think I would say for both of us that anytime we get television that are supportive, I think we should do that. I love that. So yeah.
It's so nice to see these characters not fighting over a guy.
Absolutely not. I would have issue with that as well.
But Danielle, obsessed with Killer.
Anyways, my computer's actually getting like a little bit hot.
So was being dead so?
It was a treat. It's so fun to be on a show where that's a possibility. Where for 2 episodes, everybody in our cast had an unbelievable job with their Earth 2 doppelgangers. Like, it's bonkers to look at the, Reverb and Carlos or Cisco. It's really a testament to the show as a whole that we were able to pull that off.
What did you think when you saw her costume?
It was so fun. I mean, you have a little bit of time for things. The original wig that we tried for Killer Frost was like a short little pixie wig. Well, what if we put a little more hair in? And it just kept getting longer and longer and longer till what we ended up with.
Love it. All right, so she's had it rough. She's, everyone she loves dies, is sucked into a portal, is villainous. They're erased from history. Any chance?
Anyway, so we're gonna see this tomorrow. My computer's getting too hot now. It's gonna get to a point where it's gonna shut down. So, part 2 is coming up tonight. So I'm gonna keep resuming. Well, I'm not gonna resume the video without you guys, but I'm gonna save it. So for part 2, we're where we left off. Anyways, this is Tickies. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, Twitter, Instagram, all that we in the link description. So that's my main channel. Join the 30 viewers. So if you want to enter that, it'll be there. This is Tickies. Peace out.